Hi everyone, welcome to Engzine podcast.
Today we have a most down to earth person and most very knowledgeable person with us. He is none other than Reverend Dr. Amal G. Thank you, Father. Thank you for coming with us.
Thank you for welcoming me to be part of your enzyme.
Yes, Father.
Yes,
And he is here to share his views in the topic of heritage campus and holistic students. And the first question, Joy, can you raise?
yeah, sure. Further, being one of the India's oldest college in Joseph, around 182 years, how does it preserve its heritage?
So basically, in my opinion, the students, staff, the alumni, the company of the Jesuits, the founding fathers, they are the ones who really preserve the real heritage of our college. And the foundation of our heritage is pro bono et vero, for the good and the true. So when our students live up to this ideal, certainly they carry the real heritage of this college. And the fragrance of this heritage is, everywhere spread by our own alumni. Your students are strength, alumni are a great support ambassadors.
That's so good to hear, Father. The next thing is, how do you pull off this vintage yet futuristic look?
See, old is gold. The combination of the old structure and the new ones always brings something ever new to the student community. And when the launching pad is very strong, the takeoff becomes very easy, both physically as well as academically, even metaphorically, in many sense of the term. So the takeoff point is the real launching pad the old Jesuits have laid in this soil.
It might be a practical answer, but I just want to say he is the real fragrance because we are the huge fan of him, and this is a kind of a thing which makes us happy and also the futuristic approach. Thank you for this answer, Father. The next question, Joy, what do you think?
I love being a Josephite in this college. Further, what is the one spot which is favorite for you and why it is in this campus?
One spot favorite for me,
Yes.
uh, the favorite spot was once upon a time was a hockey ground of St. Joseph's School,
No.
now the Chatram bus stand. Because that's where I played for my school years, St. Joseph's School. Later on I joined the college. Interestingly, another important factor is, historically speaking, from Anna Square to the College Road, Chatram bus stand, up to, till the end of post office, the entire stretch was a moat. It was a moat to the fort. So you have the remnants of the fort just in front of the post office. So that's something unforgettable, historical, is a valued one, as well as for me personally, the hockey ground. Now it has become a public ground of Chatram bus stand.
We won't forget that year after, Father.
Can you share some of your experience in the hockey ground, Father?
Hockey ground. Invariably, St. Joseph and Campion School are the ones who come into the finals. I played for the junior team, sub-junior team in the school. So I still vividly remember. But when I went to college, I took off from hockey to basketball,
Okay.
which became my passion.
Rolling. Rolling.
So, Father, students today want Wi Fi faster than the morning coffee.
Mhm.
How tech friendly is St. Joseph?
Certainly, St. Joseph has paced its speed with the modern world, and today you would find variety of technologies are available, starting from smart classroom, and you have AC room facilities, you have wonderful computer labs, compared to on par with any other colleges, we are better off in Trichy, I could say. Wi-Fi facilities are there, but limited. It's a limited open for the student community. Those students who wish to have plenty of volume of space, but we have to restrict, for the good of the student.
So it is a friendly thing, but sometimes it has to be restricted for our own good. So what do you think, Joy?
I think it is only friendly to me because I use a lot of facilities in St. Joseph's College for Wi-Fi. It's really helpful for the betterment of students, really far. Even though there are some of the limitation, as you said, it is a betterment for the students. We have to, everything has a certain limitation, then only it will be good looking.
Anything overloaded
Yes.
it does not do good.
Hello, what is the smallest thing that everyone should know and they want to practice as a student in St. Joseph College?
Smallest thing.
Smallest thing.
The smallest thing should be one of wearing a broad smile on everybody's face. When you have a smiling face, you can comfortably entice others. People fall in line with you, and not in the form of the love that you are referring to, but the wider sense of the term. You can strike a very good human relationship, by having a wonderful face. In Tamil they say, Agathin Alagu Mugathil Theriyum. Your inner self is very much revealed through your face. So you can see one's face, then find out where he or she is. So the only thing I wish that everyone wears a broad smile that brings comfort to others. It becomes easier for people to interact with you, and it means a lot in the world. Yes, the world is so stress-filled. We need to positively create some signs in order to reinvigorate our own life and enthusiasm for a better, bright future world.
Okay, Father, that's good.
I think this is a secret behind your handsome.
I don't know, but it should come naturally.
Yeah.
That's there.
Many of them are putting masks that they are smiling, that they are good, but in the self they are having the evil characteristics. That also should not be appreciable.
So moving on to another question. Are there any Instagram-worthy corners on campus that students should explore?
There are very many corners in this in this campus. Starting down, you have a Jubilee Hub, you have a Students' Corner, you have in front of Arokia building, you have another center. So library is another important corner where you can visit, spend your time, valuable time, quality time in order to equip yourself, broaden your knowledge. So it depends on one who looks for things,
Yes.
If I proactively take up some initiatives, I will look for the better corner.
Yes, Father. Exactly.
It depends on each one's
Each one of
taste
us.
and interest.
Yes, Father.
Yeah.
Father, what is one-line wisdom for every Josephite that you could want to say?
The only wisdom, the wisdom to value the human relationship, which is very crucial in this world. Because today, people are, the ordinary ones who are suffering. They are, in the eyes of the government, in the eyes of the corporate world, they are expendable. They are nowhere. their identity is not seen anywhere. Only the rich and the middle upper caste, upper class, they are the ones, who come out very openly. So therefore, for me, every Josephite should have this openness to value a human person and the human good in each one of them, and dignify the person. That is more important. And you should start when you are as a student. Then it becomes easier as you go into the world for work, wherever you are placed. You will be spreading this the meaning and relevance of interrelatedness, human interrelatedness. So which is the important thing. That's what my mind tells, my experience communicate. This is a wisdom I would like every Josephite should carry.
Yes, but absolutely. But then sometimes valuation goes wrong, right?
First of all are limited.
Yes.
As we are human, we are limited in many sense of the term, depending on where you are born, how you are brought up, your culture, your educational background, or financial background, economic background. Many factors control. So therefore, limitations are there everywhere. But as humans, as Josephites, we transcend all this, go beyond, and look the real, the divine person within every human person.
That was one of the greatest characteristics of every human being.
Naturally, it should be.
Yes, Father. The next thing is, what's one eco-friendly initiative students can actively participate in?
Yeah, I wish and pray that all our students do grapple with the whole idea of clean campus and green campus. And certainly, if students decide, you can do wonders in terms of making this place clean. The simple saying, cleanliness is next to godliness. Naturally, we should be closer to God than to any other evil forces. So cleanliness brings about, it also reveals about one's own personality, and the environment decides who you are, what you are.
Yes, Father, exactly. So
Well,
what do you think?
If we could invite a historical figure to St. Joseph College, who it could be and why?
I would comfortably invite the founding father of the Society of Jesus. That's the Jesuits,
Yes.
our own. Okay, he was a man who, 450 years ago, who was passionately building up colleges and universities throughout Europe. He was the very first one to contemplate and to build up very many colleges and universities. Suppose he comes here today and to see our own college, certainly he would be delighted beyond anybody's imagination. Because in this part of the world, yes, my own successes, my own Jesuits.
If you get a chance to become a student again, what will you do, and what are the chances you'll grab it again?
You want me to become a student again?
Yes, Father.
If you know my past, you would not ask this question. Because I was a quite naughty fellow. I was caught very badly by the hostel director many times. So I don't want to repeat those mistakes if I become a student again. Which is very difficult. The student nature is to make mistake. This is a place where you can experiment many things. You are invited to experiment. This is a real lab to understand your personality, to understand your the better part of it, the bitter part of it, the goodness in you, the talents or weaknesses. This is the place where you can experiment. You cannot do that when you are in a firm or working place or in an office. But God has created this wonderful atmosphere for you, for everyone. So I would become a student once again with all vibrancy, energy, and I will play my game. So certainly basketball will be my energy-giving game. I won't forget about it. I try to become a team member. What else? I will try to do my studies best. It's very difficult to go back with all your experiences. I think you can achieve a lot.
Yes, Father. Then, can you please share about the better part in your student life?
The better part in student life is whenever I missed my classes on account of any games, I sincerely go back and take notes, get notes from my friends and copy it and keep it ready. Those days, in the 70s, we had all our major papers, exams are conducted only at the back end of the third year. So therefore, if you have the notes clear with you, then to say the truth, I did 2.5 months of complete concentration and hard work. Another 2.5 years really enjoyed my life here. But those 2.5 months was the best part of in my life, where I could really sit down and work hard and get those days to get a first class in mathematics is very, very difficult. I got it. So that was a better part of it. And another important event in my life, the best part of it was the hostel director has condoned me and forgiven me for so many times, at least 15 to 20 times. I did a lot of mistakes and mischievous things. He had forgiven me. So all those served as a stepping stone for my vocation to join the Jesuit order. You know how I have joined now the Jesuit order? My own mistakes and the forgiveness of the Jesuit priests and their broad-mindedness helped me to grow to this extent.
It's so happy to hear these many things from you, Father, because it looks different for us. Because from a secretary to student is really different. But you're still so young and so supportive and smart, Father. Nothing has changed ever.
Thank you so much for your compliment. I'm sure this compliment will go on for next 2 decades at least.
more than
Strengthen me.
more than that, Father.
Today, still some of the practices still exist, which you have already seen in the past. For exam days, during exam days, we won't study before the exam days. Only the 2 weeks or 1 week, we will collect the notes from ChatGPT, friends and professors,
Yes.
and we will start, and we will work hard only for 2 weeks. We will leave out the 2 months. Only we concentrate on the 2 weeks and we score good marks. Still, that practice is existing in the students.
This is
culture.
typical of student phenomena. No?
Yes, sir.
Nobody can take away this factor from the student community. It will continue. Only when you are given a little pressure, you would come out with a real performance, the best of yourself.
That time only we will realize how potential we are.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, certainly.
Further, how spiritual and the library take rolling part in the campus for the development of youngsters and shaping their minds.
Come on again.
How spirituality and library through books, how students are shaping their minds in the campus.
See, Jesuit formation is not simply giving a knowledge alone, information alone. Jesuit formation is to form a person. To form a person means you need to attend to a variety of needs and requirements of one's life. The spiritual dimension, the physical growth of a person, you know, the well-being of a physical well-being of a person is very important. And certainly the spiritual need and the knowledge giving space, library, teaching community, on all aspects, you have to develop a person. And Jesuits are, in my humble opinion, are known for it. They will tune their minds and hearts towards the poorest of the poor and the struggling students. They will try to reach out. That's why we have a pre-morning breakfast and noon meal available through our alumni support, help, financial support. So the variety of ways you can reach out to the student community. You can bring an ordinary person into a very rich person. A simple example is our own beloved Abdul Kalam, no, the former president of India. He was from very, very simple and ordinary background, who was even unable to pay his fees. And for the secular ascents, what's going on, man? Tomorrow you have exam. What's happening? You have a long face. Something is disturbing you. Then he revealed. Father came spontaneously and met his need. That put him in his place, comfortable place, and he wrote exams well. See, this is the basic dynamics of Jesuits and the charism of Jesuits. In our term, what we call cura personality, caring for the person, which is very important. So it is there we would like to communicate this same charism, share the charism with our own staff members, our own students, student leaders, so that they imbibe. And our charism should become their charism. You understand?
Yes, Father.
Yes,
No, that's
Father.
why there is a huge network trying to help every student of this campus to become and come out with the flying colors, if possible.
Yes, Father, really. When I joined St. Joseph College, I often hear the sentence, "You are very blessed that you are being as a Josephite here." On the beginning stage of my studies, I didn't understand what it really means. But after day by day, I realizing that yeah, we are very blessed because it is a place where giving lot of opportunities and helping for others. As you said, lot of schemes in the college. So it actually forming a good personality and introducing to the world. A good human soul is from Josephite.
Oh yeah. I'm happy
Yes,
you articulate it in a beautiful way.
thank you, Father.
And I wish every student get this.
Yes, Father, really.
Yeah.
They are-
This is the real knowledge. This is the real wisdom one should carry.
So moving on to the final question of this interview, the thing is, if you want to share the best memory in your life, what it is, Father?
Memory of
Whatever the
campus.
best memory. It may be a campus, but in
Your
ma-
personal
with your personal life, whatever it is.
the best memory as far as this campus is concerned, my hostel days in SH hostel, those 4 years stay, was something very remarkable days where I discovered myself, my own talents, my own potentials, and there were ample opportunities provided to me. I was really one of the luckiest person of those days to study here. And in fact, my father was very keen on putting me in St. Joseph College. To begin with the schooling, here St. Joseph School. Though I was denied in the first place admission in 9th standard, my father came and begged the principal or the school headmaster, and eventually I got a place. I think this campus did wonders to me. And today, what I am, the credit goes to this campus and those wonderful fathers and the staff members and some of my good friends. We have done some bad things also together, but we have also done very many good things in our life as students as well as later on in our life. So I would like to carry this memory, cherish this memory forever.
So happy to hear this best memory from you, Father. So, thank you for joining with us. We gained a lot of knowledge and the wisdom from him because he's a source of wisdom and he's a source of energetic person where we could gain a very smart and a spontaneous flow of energy from him. Thank you, Father, for supporting us in each and every part. And we are also so lucky because we could interview you in this session. So thank you for joining us, Father. Until then, signer from. This is Virginia Varshini,
And this is Poobalan.
Engzine Podcast. Thank you.